How y'all doing out there? What's happening? This video gonna be about that Crenshaw Mall in Crenshaw, which was for sale, and African American investors had made the highest bidding for it. They put up $115 million. However, Jim Crow's great grandchildren, systematic institutionalized racism, said no. We want gentrification. Your black money is not welcome to own, but you can invest, shop. We take your bag. Now, this was the same spot that I had heard that Magic Johnson had his Starbucks and had businesses. But remember, he had a corporate tie-in. Like when you are buying in as an investor with a brand like Starbucks or something, they'll let you invest like that. But for you to outright own it, no. They do not want black businesses to be front and center in the position, because it would be Black Wall Street again. You would think 100 years later they learned something from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the massacre, the blatant racism, the pain, the sorrow, everything that's going on with George Floyd, everything about so-called redemption, about so-called, no. All the Black Lives Matter propaganda and putting the logos on walls and doors and commercials and Kumbaya and the NFL and Major League Baseball and basketball and all taking this down and taking statues down and all that. And in a black area that could really thrive with it, they shut them down. They shut them down. You think with Rosewood, we saw the movie and everything, you think that they're 100 years. We were talking 100 years. Let me tell people something. 100 years ago ain't that long ago. This ain't 200-300 years. We're talking about the last 100 years. There's bound to have been people that were alive to have seen the lynchings, the debris, the debasting. You come up with the money, and you're told your money ain't good enough, but we want you to spend money. See, this is the problem with America. When you're black in America, your money is wanted, and the coolness of you is wanted, and what you can do for us is wanted. We just don't want you. We want to treat you like a slave. We'll keep you like a slave. We just don't really want you physically, but we want the aspects of you. We want the shadow of you. You're that dream. You're that. That's what they're saying. So, there's some Russian cat end up getting it. Gentrification is what's in stock. And gentrification, what it does is this. They move people into black neighborhoods, mark the prices up, and actually fix the buildings. Actually, sewage problems, other insectual problems are gone. Because when they gentrify an area, they water it down. They make it where it should have been for all black folks that were there, where all humans should live. I said this before and I say it again. I don't want to ramble too far because I'm going to stay on the topic. But that's why you have ghettos and hoods and glorified Section 8 projects here in America. Because that's how they keep a foot on black folks' necks, symbolically and metaphorically speaking. And this here, when the money is there. Now, if this was Silicon Valley and they came in with $10 million less, I bet you that would have been sold in a heartbeat. They probably like, well, they come up. You know how it is. You see black, they got the money. The lightning. And maybe we need another day. This is the games of systematic institutionalized racism. I care what Joe Biden and any of these turkeys say. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing because there's still no respect. That's where reparations. That's where we apologize. That's where the money would be respected. See, the money is green, but it's still black and white and everything else in between. That's my thoughts and takes about black investors getting turned down for the Crenshaw Mall, though they had the money. Jim Crow, offshoot, still systematic institutionalized racism. Please hit the like, the subscribe, and welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and the more things change, the more they stay the same. You think 100 years, you learn something. You learn to share. They will never share America because they don't respect black folks. And even when you got the money, and I'm going to throw this out there too. You think there hasn't been black investors who could invest with the NBA for ownership? Beyond Michael Jordan and Robert Johnson, who used to own BET, Major League Baseball, NFL, and other forms. You think there have been Hollywood investors too. But they don't want the money, but they want their money. They just don't want to have to deal with them when it comes to dealing with them in the boardroom. And also, they don't respect black folks. Because if they did, it would be United States of America, not divide, which they do a good job of. I'm done.